Have you ever felt like life is pressing down on you? Like the weight of your struggles is too heavy to bear, and giving up feels like the only option? What if I told you that those very battles you're facing right now are the moments that will define your strength, your character, and your destiny? Today, we're going to talk about something powerful, why you must never quit even when the fight seems impossible, and how trusting God in the battle of life can give you the strength to keep moving forward. This isn't just about encouragement, it's about awakening the courage inside you, the kind of courage that turns obstacles into stepping stones, setbacks into lessons, and pain into purpose. By the end of this video, you'll understand that perseverance isn't just a choice, it's the key to unlocking the life you were meant to live. And faith isn't just a concept, it's a source of strength that will carry you through every storm. So stay focused, stay present, and let every word sink in, because the moment you decide to trust, endure, and keep moving forward, nothing in life can stop you from reaching your breakthrough. Life is not a straight path, and it certainly isn't a fairy tale where everything falls into place easily. From the moment you wake up, challenges will appear, some small, some life-altering, but all part of the battle that shapes who you are. Understanding that life is a battle helps you face each day with eyes wide open and feet firmly planted. Struggles are not signs that you're failing. They're signs that you're alive, that you're moving, and that you're growing. Every obstacle, every setback, and every moment of doubt is a test of your resilience, your faith, and your character. Life will not always be fair, and expecting it to be so will only lead to frustration and disappointment. You have to accept that hardship is inevitable and learn to meet it with courage rather than fear. When the storm comes, when the weight of responsibilities, failures, and expectations presses down on you, it's easy to feel defeated. Many people quit because they believe the battle is too big, too complicated, or too painful. But the truth is, the battle isn't meant to break you. It's meant to awaken the strength that already resides within you. Recognizing that life is a battle also changes your perspective on success. Every small victory, every moment you keep moving forward, is proof that you are capable of overcoming challenges. You begin to understand that the journey itself, with all its struggles, is part of the victory. The battles you face are not punishments. They are opportunities to discover who you truly are, what you are made of, and how much you can endure. When you internalize the idea that life is a battle, quitting becomes less of an option, because you realize that the fight is what defines you. The pain, the sweat, the failures, and even the tears are all part of the process of becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The sooner you accept that life will test you, the sooner you can step into the arena with confidence, ready to face whatever comes your way. Battles are not to be feared. They are to be fought with courage, determination, and unwavering faith that every struggle has a purpose and every challenge brings you closer to the victory that is waiting for you. When life feels heavy and the battles seem endless, relying solely on your own strength can leave you exhausted, frustrated, and defeated. Human effort has limits, and no matter how talented, disciplined, or determined you are, there will come moments when the challenge is bigger than you, when the problem seems unsolvable, and when the weight of your circumstances threatens to crush your spirit. That is exactly when trusting God becomes not just important, but essential. Trusting God doesn't mean life suddenly becomes easy, but it means you gain a source of strength that surpasses your own understanding and capabilities. It means that when you feel weak, there is a power greater than yourself that can lift you up, guide your decisions, and provide clarity in the midst of confusion. Trusting God brings peace to chaos. When you surrender your fears, doubts, and plans into divine hands, you are freed from carrying burdens that were never meant for you alone. Faith allows you to move forward, even when you cannot see the full path, even when the outcome seems uncertain. It teaches you patience and humility, reminding you that some things unfold according to a higher plan and timing that you may not fully understand. Trusting God also builds resilience. When you anchor yourself in something larger than your immediate struggles, obstacles lose their power to paralyze you. You begin to approach challenges with confidence, knowing that you are not fighting alone and that every trial has a purpose. This trust is not passive. It requires action, persistence, and alignment with what you know to be right. It means continuing to fight, to work, and to endure while believing that guidance, provision, and breakthrough are coming. Trusting God reshapes your perspective, turning fear into faith, frustration into focus, and despair into determination. It allows you to see obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities for growth and preparation. When you rely on divine strength, you discover reserves of courage, patience, and endurance you never knew existed. Your journey becomes less about struggling under the weight of life and more about moving forward with purpose, supported by a power that never fails. Trusting God equips you to face life's battles with a clarity and fortitude that your human strength alone could never provide. Perseverance is the defining difference between those who reach their destiny and those who give up when the path gets hard. Life is full of moments when quitting seems like the easiest option, when the weight of challenges feels unbearable, and when the progress you hoped for seems invisible. The truth is, quitting is easy because it requires no effort, no courage, and no faith. Continuing, on the other hand, requires everything within you: strength, resilience, patience, and belief that your effort will eventually pay off. Perseverance is not about stubbornly pushing forward without thought. It's about committing to your journey even when it feels uncertain, trusting that every step has meaning, and refusing to let temporary setbacks define your story. Those who succeed understand that obstacles are part of the process, that every challenge is a test, and that the moments of struggle are what prepare them for the victories that are coming. You must realize that life's battles are rarely clear or easy, and the ones who achieve greatness are rarely the ones who had smooth paths. They are the ones who refuse to quit despite fear, pain, and doubt. Perseverance requires mental and emotional discipline. It's about choosing to show up even when your body is tired, when your mind is overwhelmed, and when your spirit feels heavy. It's about refusing to let discouragement steal your dreams or define your limits. When you persevere, you develop strength that cannot be measured by temporary wins or losses, because the real strength comes from endurance, the ability to keep going when everything inside and outside of you is telling you to stop. Perseverance also builds confidence in character. Every time you refuse to quit, you prove to yourself that you are capable, that you are resilient, and that your determination can carry you through hardship. It teaches you patience, humility, and faith, and it allows you to see obstacles not as endings, but as stepping stones towards something greater. The road may be long, the nights may be dark, and the battles may feel relentless, but perseverance ensures that you remain in the fight until the victory arrives. The breakthrough, the growth, and the fulfillment you seek are reserved for those who continue to move forward, even when the path is unclear, difficult, or seemingly impossible. Perseverance is the heartbeat of success, and quitting is the only enemy that can truly stop you if you let it. Faith has the power to transform obstacles into opportunities, and it begins with the belief that every challenge you face has a purpose beyond what you can immediately see. Life will place mountains in your path, situations that seem impossible, setbacks that feel unfair, and moments when giving up looks like the only choice. But when you approach these obstacles with faith, you start to see them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones designed to prepare you for the next level of your life. Faith allows you to shift your perspective, to understand that setbacks are not permanent and that each difficulty carries a lesson meant to strengthen, refine, and equip you. The power of faith is that it helps you maintain hope even when circumstances are discouraging. It reminds you that there is a bigger picture, a divine plan, and that your current struggle is part of a process leading to growth, wisdom, and ultimate victory. Obstacles test your resolve, your patience, and your character, and faith enables you to navigate these tests without losing focus. It doesn't remove the challenge, but it gives you the confidence to face it with courage, knowing that something greater is unfolding. Faith also allows you to act decisively even when the path is unclear. It bridges the gap between uncertainty and action, helping you take the steps that align with your purpose. even if you cannot yet see the full outcome. When you trust that God is guiding your journey, every difficulty becomes an opportunity to practice resilience, to refine your strategy, and to strengthen your spirit. Faith transforms fear into determination, hesitation into action, and despair into hope. It teaches you to wait with patience, to work with diligence, and to move with confidence, understanding that every challenge is a preparation for success. Life is filled with trials that will push you to your limits, but faith equips you to endure, to learn, and to emerge stronger on the other side. When you face obstacles with trust in a higher plan, you no longer see them as barriers to your dreams. You see them as the training grounds for your destiny. Faith doesn't just carry you through life. It changes the way you perceive it, allowing you to recognize that every struggle is shaping you for something greater than you ever imagined. Patience is one of the most challenging yet essential qualities you can develop when navigating the battles of life. The world moves fast, and in our culture, we are trained to expect immediate results, instant gratification, and quick fixes. But life's most meaningful victories rarely come overnight. True success, growth, and fulfillment require time, endurance, and trust in the process. Patience is about understanding that every season has a purpose, and that rushing through it can rob you of important lessons, experiences, and the deep strength that comes from perseverance. When you face challenges, it's natural to feel frustrated or impatient, especially when your efforts don't seem to yield immediate results. But patience teaches you to stay committed, even when the road is long, unclear, or difficult. It helps you maintain focus and faith, knowing that your hard work is accumulating, even when it doesn't yet show. Waiting with patience is not passive, it's an active engagement with your journey. It means continuing to move forward, to learn, to prepare, and to act in alignment with your purpose while trusting that the results will come in their own time. Patience also builds resilience. The longer you endure the process, the stronger you become, and the more equipped you are to handle future challenges. It allows you to approach life with wisdom rather than impulsivity, making decisions that are thoughtful and strategic instead of reactive and short-sighted. Without patience, it's easy to quit when the battle feels long, to give up on dreams that require time to mature, or to compromise your values in pursuit of quick rewards. Patience reminds you that timing is often more important than speed, and that some victories are only meaningful because they are earned through persistence and endurance. When you trust the timing of your life and remain steadfast, you develop a confidence that cannot be shaken by temporary setbacks, criticism, or delay. Patience gives you the space to grow spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, preparing you for the fullness of the blessings and opportunities that await. Life's battles are rarely immediate or simple, but those who cultivate patience learn to navigate them with grace, faith, and determination, knowing that the ultimate victory is not lost in delay. It is strengthened by it. Your struggle has a purpose far greater than what you can see in the moment, and the way you handle it can inspire others in ways you might never realize. Life is full of battles that test your faith, strength, and perseverance, and the courage you display during these moments does not just impact you. It sends a message to everyone watching. People notice the way you rise after setbacks, the way you continue to move forward when giving up would be easier, and the way you trust that God is guiding you even when the path is unclear. Your perseverance becomes a beacon of hope for those who are facing their own challenges, showing them that it is possible to endure and overcome. Many people are struggling silently, wondering if they are alone in their pain, if their effort is worth it, or if things will ever get better. By facing your battles with faith and determination, you demonstrate that victory is achievable even when it seems impossible. The impact of your struggle extends beyond personal growth. It becomes a testimony of resilience, courage, and faith. Others see that it is possible to maintain integrity, hope, and purpose even in the midst of adversity. Your journey, no matter how difficult, carries a lesson for someone else, a reminder that they too can persevere, trust, and overcome. This realization can motivate others to rise above their own circumstances, to hold on when they feel like letting go, and to trust that their hardships are preparing them for something greater. You may never meet every person who is inspired by your endurance, but the ripple effect of your example can reach far beyond what you imagine. Struggling with faith, courage, and determination transforms your life into a story of triumph, but it also becomes a source of encouragement, motivation, and guidance for others who are walking similar paths. When you understand that your battle is not only for you, but also for those who are watching, it gives your struggle added meaning and significance. Your courage in the face of difficulty proves that life's battles can be fought and won, and it reminds others that giving up is never the only option. Your life becomes a living example that challenges can be overcome when faith, trust, and perseverance are applied consistently, turning personal struggle into collective inspiration. Life is a battle, and there will be moments when the weight of your challenges feels unbearable, when quitting seems like the easiest option, and when hope feels distant. But it is precisely in these moments that your faith, trust, and perseverance define who you are. Every obstacle you face is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the victories that lie ahead. Trusting God gives you strength beyond your own. Patience allows you to endure, and perseverance ensures that you keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. Your struggles are not in vain. They are building your character, your resilience, and your purpose, and they have the power to inspire others who are fighting battles of their own. Life rewards those who refuse to quit, who remain steadfast in faith, and who continue to fight with courage, determination, and unwavering belief in a greater plan. So hold your head high, keep pressing forward, and never give up even when the road is long and difficult. Trust that every challenge has a purpose, every delay has a lesson, and every battle is part of a journey leading to your breakthrough. Your persistence, your courage, and your faith will carry you to the place you are destined to be. Good luck on your journey. May you find strength in every struggle, clarity in every challenge, and unwavering faith in every step. Thank you for listening, and remember, the battles you face today are shaping the victories of tomorrow. Stay strong, keep trusting, and never quit.